All right, Clippers beat the Nuggets 105 to 102, and the series is all tied up at 1-1. I had picked the Clippers to win this series in six. That was my original prediction. I'm not a fan of either one of the teams, but I'm going to stick with my prediction of the Clippers in six. And this was just a great game. I feel like this is going to be the best series in the whole first round, and these first two games definitely lived up to the hype, with game one going to overtime and this one coming down to basically the last possession in the game. Just my first impressions before I go to the box score. Obviously, Kawhi-Bot went off. There was a point, I think it was in the third quarter or the fourth quarter, where Kawhi was like 13 for 14. He only missed, I think, 3 or 4 shots all game long. I'm a San Antonio Spurs fan, so we all kind of saw this in Kawhi early. The I don't know if Clippers fans feel this way, but as a Spurs fan, we sometimes get frustrated because Kawhi is so good. He's such a good scorer, but he doesn't want to take too high of a volume of shots. Even tonight, he didn't take a high volume of shots. I'll check his exact attempts in a second here, but I think he maybe took around 20, 22 shots or something like that. So that's one thing that would get kind of frustrating with Kawhi. But he's just so efficient. Again, he missed like 3 or 4 shots. I think he had 39 points. And the biggest reason the Nuggets lost was because of Kawhi Leonard, of course. Um, some of my other first impressions, there was a bad, I guess, kind of funny play with Jokic. He's on the sideline in the fourth quarter with James Harden, and James Harden kind of hits him with the shoulder. I guess it might have been an offensive foul if you really look at it, but Jokic kind of takes a little bump and boom, he acts like he got hit by a grenade and falls down on his back. It was a really bad flop. I don't see Jokic flop too much, so that kind of stood out. Russell Westbrook didn't close the game this time. They had Michael Porter Jr. close the game, but Westbrook hit some big threes in the corner down the stretch. So he's been playing really well in the clutch. Speaking of Porter Jr. Speaking of Porter Jr. right here, the 15 rebounds, 15 points. So he was huge out there. He's 6 for 11. Jokic 8 for 16, 26 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. So he had a great game, but it just felt like watching the game, he didn't have a huge impact. I don't know if that's the wrong way to word it, but he just didn't make the big plays down the stretch that Kawhi Leonard was making, because Kawhi's just hitting crazy ass fadeaways, tough threes. I mean, all the shots were heavily contested he was making down the stretch, but it just didn't matter because when Kawhi's on fire, he's just hitting line drive after line drive and he cannot miss. Jamal Murray had the 23 points, the 6 assists. Great efficiency. He's over 50% from the field. He's 50% from three. And Jamal Murray hit some big shots as well, so it's good to see him kind of heating up for the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon with the 14 points. Westbrook with the 14 points. It was honestly a good all-around team effort from the Nuggets, but again, Kawhi Leonard was just too much tonight. Yeah, right here. 39 minutes. He's 15 for 19. Didn't even take 20 shots. 4 for 7 from three, and he has 39 points. 5 dimes, 2 steals, 1 block. He had a really big steal down the stretch. I think it was off of Jokic's pass. It was maybe 35 seconds left or so, and Kawhi has a giant steal getting in the passing lane. The other play with Jokic, I think it was maybe a minute and a half left, and Jokic gets the ball off an offensive rebound, and he's not looking at the shot clock, and he turns around and just takes a really quick jumper, and it's like he thought the shot clock was about to hit zero, and as soon as he shoots it, he kind of like hits himself on the head, and he's just like, damn it, like he knew he had made a mistake, and it's just so rare to see Jokic make any mistakes like that, so that was pretty surprising to see. There was another possession down the stretch where it was Norman Powell. Norman Powell cuts off Westbrook, and Westbrook, he kind of just mishandles the ball, like he misses his dribble, bumps into Norman Powell, but Powell was just right there in legal guarding position, and Powell gets the steal, and the Clippers got a bucket off of that. There was another play by Jokic. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. I think it was actually that Kawhi play where he passes to Kawhi, and Kawhi steals it in the passing lane. So Jokic had that play, then that crazy turnaround shot that he shot, thinking the shot clock was going down. So he had a triple double, right? Yeah, 26, 10, and 12. So he had a triple double. He had 3 steals, the 7 turnovers. So I mean, he had good numbers out there, but he just had some bad plays down the stretch, they're kind of uncharacteristic of Jokic that you don't see him make too much. James Harden, 18 points, 7 assists, the 4 turnovers, 7 for 17. So definitely an off night for James Harden. Shot was not falling like it was in game one, but it was no problem because Kawhi Leonard just came through with the 39 points to put the game away. Batum, Jones Jr., they didn't have a crazy impact offensively, but they're always very good on defense, and they just make a big impact with their length and their shot contesting on defense. Chris Dunn, same thing. He's 2 for 7, but he always just makes a giant impact on the defensive end, guarding whoever the point of attack player is. He's usually on Jamal Murray for the most part in this game. Zubac with the 16 points and 12 rebounds. You'll take that all day. If Zubac can do that every single game, you're going to feel good. Feel good as the Clippers with your chance to win. But yeah, mainly just Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi's the story of the game. Like I was saying earlier, when Kawhi was on the Spurs, we would get kind of frustrated that he's just not taking enough shots. He's so good. It's like, just take 25, 30 shots. And in this game, it worked out. They won, but like I said, he's 15 for 19. It's like, dude, just take 25 plus shots. I mean, if you shot 25, you'd probably have 45, 50 points, and he probably knocked down 20 out of his 25 shots or something like that. Who knows? Not that the Clippers so much needed it this game, but when he's that hot, I feel like if he just kept shooting and shooting, they would have won by 8, 9, 10 points, and it would have been a more comfortable, I guess, a larger margin of victory. But either way, it gets it done. I was saying in my previous video, Kawhi, he's not a shot chucker by any means. He kind of gets all the shots in the flow of the offense. But he's such a great ISO player. It's like, just keep on passing him the ball, let him shoot 25 plus shots and really put the game away. But, it still worked out. I mean, other than Kawhi, they had three other players in double figures. So, just a great team effort by the Clippers and just an amazing game for Kawhi Leonard. Again, I think this is going to be the best series in round one, and I'm super excited to see how game 3 looks. Please comment below what you think about Kawhi Leonard's performance, who you think is going to win the series. Again, I've got the Clippers in 6 games. I'm at a big 36 subscribers as well, so please like and subscribe if you finish the video.